Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been quite some time. So, on today's episode of NurseCast, we are going to be talking about hygiene. Now, I understand that everybody's lifestyle is not going to be the same. Not everybody is quite as active. Not everybody stays in tune with their body as they should. I'm here to say the information I'm about to share is not meant to pass judgment, but it is meant to serve as a lesson. And please stick around until the very end of this video where you will hear the testimony of the individual that I am talking about. Okay? So, I have had certain circumstances where I have had to express to my patients that unfortunately part of their hygiene is associated with the health condition that they are currently suffering from. For example, I recently posted on my other social media platforms, and here actually, it was a short, that a patient was suffering from a dental infection. And shortly after we discovered that there was a high chance that that's what was going on, she shared with me that she does not take part in dental hygiene at all because she doesn't believe in that. She's a strong believer of the body taking care of everything. And I had to educate her. I had to tell her, we still have to take care of the body so that the body stays in a state of being able to care for itself. We still have to be responsible. Yes, the body is capable of healing itself. However, we have to know where to draw the line. I am not against holistic medicine. I am not against Western medicine. This conversation is going to veer in a direction that I feel we should preserve for another episode. But the point that I was trying to get at was we are only in this predicament because my patient did not know where to draw the line between holistic medicine and Western medicine. That all being said, there was another instance with a particular patient who shared this information on social media for everybody to learn and hear. It is so incredibly important that we are clean. So this individual, again, shared this information herself, and you will have the opportunity to see the video that she has shared on social media on a public platform for everyone to see. She did not believe in wiping herself. So after going to the bathroom, she did not partake in the use of toilet paper, wipes, or any toiletries at all to cleanse the area that just expressed anything, honestly. Pee, solid poop, diarrhea. Whenever she was done, no wiping, just the pulling up of the underwear and the pants. Ladies and gentlemen, there is this thing called a UTI, a urinary tract infection. That happens. The most common reason that takes place is when E. coli, which is a bacteria that belongs in the butt, in the anal region, in the colon. When that gets into the urethral tract. Everywhere on your body has a certain homeostasis of bacteria and fungi that allows the body to keep functioning and doing what it needs to do. Certain bacteria cannot live with other bacteria, so that bacteria that lives there is meant to kill off bacteria that doesn't belong there. It's a balance, okay? It's a flow, okay? When there is an overgrowth of bacteria, y'all hearing me today, in an area that it doesn't belong, that is called an infection. When it is in the area it belongs, it can still be an infection, but the body is more capable of cleansing out excess bacteria in an area that specific bacteria belongs. Make sense? It's a lot harder when that bacteria enters an area that it doesn't belong. So she said that she thought that her husband was being unfaithful because she was beginning to experience vaginal discomfort. She goes to the doctor. The doctor says, no, it's actually a yeast infection. Yeast comes from moisture buildup. Yeast love moisture. When you are constantly not wiping yourself, God, what do you think is going to happen? Anyways, so I do believe she did express having both a UTI and a yeast infection. That being said, she went home. She was shaving that area. And unfortunately, she did cut herself. It happens. It just happens. It is what it is. It happens. The issue is that the bacteria that already wasn't supposed to be in that area got inside of the cut. And because she is so familiar with not cleansing that area, she ended up having to get part of her labia removed. The infection had gotten so bad. Cleanliness and hygiene is so outrageously important. It is such a large part of your health. And I just need everybody to understand that so that you don't have to get a very uncommon part of your body removed. Does that not sound straight? Anyways, check me out on all of my other platforms. Remember to brush your teeth and wash your ass. And maybe also remember to take a look at my comic book.
You gotta floss too. You didn't say floss.
You also have to floss? Yeah, thank you.
Yep. All right, come on.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks. And don't forget to go purchase my comic book, Namakasi, available on dirtywordsmith.com. It's also available on Amazon. I have been posting updates of the animation adaptation to my Patreon. So check that out. All of the links are below. You guys are amazing. You've been very patient. I love you all. Again, stay clean and stay sexy and stay healthy. Thank you.
They're having to amputate part of my labia majora because I don't wipe my ass. So to give you the full story, I stopped wiping my ass 2 years ago. And I haven't had any issues with this until just recently I got a yeast infection. Because I had never had a yeast infection before, even though I haven't wiped in 2 years, I thought that I got that yeast infection from my husband cheating on me, right? Because pH levels, they don't lie. But then when I went to my gynecologist, he told me that there is a chance that the yeast infection actually came from my fecal matter, making it into the wrong hole. But anyway, the reason I have to have part of my labia majora amputated is because last week I shaved and it was a dull razor. I was out of new razors, so I just used like an old one, and it cut me. And I guess because the wound was just open, because I don't believe in like first aid or anything like that, the wound was just open. I guess fecal matter got in the wound and it became infected.